Welcome, all you Hawkbill lovers from around the world, to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the Tiger Pit. I have another Rough Rider to unbox here for you today. This is the Rough Rider Copper, and it's a Hawkbill. I saw a short. It is RR1587. This is one that I've wanted for a while, and I thought they discontinued this series. And like I said, I saw a short clip on Instagram. It was Titanium Justin. He had one. I was like, where'd you get it? And, well, they had them at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So I tacked it onto my order for some free shipping. It is the Copper. Let's check it out. I'm a fan of their Hawkbill. I don't carry them too often, but I am a fan. Now, this one is black bone, copper pins, copper bolster, copper liners, copper shield, black stone-washed blade. Very classy. Very classy. And it does not have the R stamped on the front bolster. Black bone is very dark. I do see some depth to it. I see some blue-gray around the edges here. I'm not sure if the camera is getting that, but I do see a little depth in here, a little bit lighter color down here, but very dark, and will probably lighten up over time, get a kind of a purpley gray color. Fit and finish. Let's look at the back spring. Looks like a minor gap right there. But blade centering is dead down the center. You have a match strike pull. You have swedging to the top of the bill. And the black stone-washed blade in 440 razor sharp steel. There's the model number and China right there. Kind of goes lazy into that half stop, but being copper liners, they do break in rather nice. Now, it's interesting. I posted a picture of the knife party I had the other night, and Charles was like, wow, what's that Hawkbill? And I explained to him what it was, and that I had another one in the mail. And, well, we're going to show some Hawkbills. Now, that knife that he was talking about was one of my absolute favorite Rough Riders. By the way, this is an SD leatherwork, handcrafted in the USA. Custom slip she had made for me. She drew that out, and it's an absolute fantastic slip for these Hawkbills because they're so wide. This is the knife he was talking about. Now, this is the Backwoods, and it is a brown saw cut with the copper liners, copper pins, copper shield, and copper bolster. You can see how it patinas over time. New penny, old penny, new penny, old penny. Now, I love this one. It has some green there in the saw cut. And somebody was like, oh yeah, that's polishing compound, you can scrub it out. But I like the look of it. It gets the look of copper as it patinas and turns green. That's why I put a green bead on this one. This is also a black stone-washed blade. So you can see why I had to pick this one up. Now, I always get some weird narf on this series. My Barlow has the same thing, a little flaw in the saw cut, but I just keep it. They're cheap knives. You can find this at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I believe it's $16.99. I used to get them from Chicago Knife Works. They were probably like $12. But again, I don't see this model anymore, and I think they just made some new ones because this black bone and copper, I don't see any others on their website. So now I have 4 Rough Rider Hawkbills. And the reason I'm doing this video, besides the fact that Charles wanted to check out this one, is I did a whole video on Hawkbills, but I realized it's been probably a year and a half. I'd say my first one is the black and blue saw cut. Same 440. This does have a stamp on the front bolster, and the Flying Squirrel or Bomb Shield Rough Rider. Mirror polish, fantastic. The black and blue refers to the black G10 underliners and the blue saw cut. I threw a kind of silvery and blue bead on this. Figured it goes well. I also picked up the classic green micarta series because I had to pick up a lot of these. Now this doesn't have any brass liners. It just has the stainless. So very much like Rosecraft, stainless, all stainless. Really nice green micarta to go with my cotton sampler. And well, I got a few others in this. Stockman. So there are my 4 Rough Rider Hawkbills. I absolutely love the shape of these. I think they're pretty much copy and Case, because Case makes a Hawkbill that is very similar. I do not know if Case has a swedging on it, and Rough Rider's older Hawkbills did not have a swedging, but it really does add to the character of this. For example, this is not a Rough Rider, this is a Marbles, but it pretty much is Rough Rider quality. It's exactly the same. This is the ram horn, obviously. Says it right there on the blade, and this one does not have swedging to the blade. Really cool ram horn. Now it's been debated whether or not these were made in the same factory, but you can see the pin placement, the shape, pretty much the same. Marbles also owned by Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Now, I didn't get a real thick piece of ram horn. It kind of thins out here and this pin sticks up a bit. And well, I got a minor gap there, and the blade centering is pretty much on the liner. But again, this is like a $12 knife. So I decided just to keep it. Really cool series. So pretty decent, high quality Chinese made Hawkbills. I have carried them to work. I have used them. But then again, you don't have to carry them in a slip, and this is a wide slip, but fits. Because you can see, you can't just put this in a normal slip. But works really well with this custom slip. I do have another Hawkbill here. And it is not Rough Rider. Where is it? It's in my pocket. Let me pull it out. Just to give a comparison to Rough Rider versus an Arthur Wright & Son. 1 second, let me get some of these out of the way here. We'll just show the one I have recently purchased. I'm a big fan of the black blades. Very cool. The copper just gets such a beautiful patina. And you can polish them back up to that nice, shiny copper color. But the Arthur Wright, no nail nick whatsoever, because you can pretty much pinch them. This is in rosewood. Excuse me. Really dark on this side and light on this side. I think that gives it some really fascinating character. You can see that right there. Pinch it. This is carbon steel. You can see the Arthur or A. Wright and Son Ltd, Sheffield, England. Really nice snap, but here's a comparison. Very different. Traditional pruning blade for sure. You got to keep oil on these. I just wiped the wax off of it. You can see still a little sheen of wax. So they won't rust. Again, if I hadn't mentioned before, these are all 440A on the Rough Riders, so you won't get rust, and this is coated. Or I don't know, maybe if you live in a really humid climate, maybe even this stainless will rust. I have no idea. And the copper will definitely get this beautiful patina. What a cool addition to my collection. Like I said, I'm not really collecting that many Rough Riders anymore because I don't see very many that are coming out that I really like. And so it was quite the surprise to see them make more of these. So thank you, Titanium Justin, for getting it and showing me that Smoky Mountain still had them in stock. Glad I could get a hold of one. No half stop on this Arthur Wright. Great snap. Fantastic knife. Well, thank you so much for joining me in the Tiger Pit. I appreciate y'all watching. And if you want to go back and watch my original Hawkbill episode, yeah, it's about 1.5 years back. You might be able to click on my Rough Rider playlist, and it's probably in there somewhere. You all stay sharp, be kind, take chances, and don't get in a cat fight. Take care.